Following statement is correct with references to syntax-directed translation schemes. In synthesis, translation defines the value of the translation of a non-terminal on the left side of the production as a function of the translation of the non-terminal on the right side. Translation of the non-terminal on the right side of the production is defined in the terms of a translation of the non-terminal on left. Such translation is called as inherited translation, both 1 and 2.
The correct option is 1, both I and 2. Explanation. Statement I correctly describes a synthesized attribute. A synthesized attribute is an attribute of the non-terminal on the left-hand side, LHS, of a production, and its value is defined as a function of the attributes of the symbols on the right-hand side, RHS. This information flows up the parse tree. Statement 2 describes an inherited attribute. An inherited attribute is an attribute of a non-terminal on the right-hand side, RHS, of a production, and its value is defined as a function of the attributes of its parent.
What is syntax direct translation? ఇది ఈ క్వశ్చన్ నాకు కొంచెం అర్థం కానట్టుంది. ఓకే, ఇది ఫ్లాట్ టీఓసీ ప్రొపోజన్ ఉంటుంది. అండ్ ఇది విచ్ ఆఫ్ ద సింగిల్ పాత్ షార్టెస్ట్ పాత్ ఆల్గోరిథం. Which of the following is single path shortest path algorithm? Disaster algorithm వచ్చేసి సింగిల్ పాత్ షార్టెస్ట్ పాత్. సింగిల్ పాత్ ఇస్తుంది, షార్టెస్ట్ పాత్ ఇస్తుంది. ఓకే, topology disaster algorithm. The following VN is a number of actions primary search. Disaster algorithm is the shortest path from a single source vertex to all vertices in the graph with no negative edges. With the complexity varies depending on the data structure used for the priority queue. Topology sort uses a graph traversal methods like DFS or BFS. Topology and DFS BFS uses the linear ordering of vertices, making its complexity depend on the number of vertices. Topology వల్ల the number of verticesని బట్టి complexity depend అయ్యేటట్టు ఉంటుంది. Binary search works on a sorted array by repeatedly dividing the search interval in half, hence logarithmic time complexity in all cases. Tree search in a binary search tree BST can be very efficient if the tree is balanced O of log n, but in the worst case a skewed tree can become linear O of n. Disaster algorithm అనమాట, shortest single source of vertex to all. A decimal conversion of 6304. ఓకే, అది ఎలా చేయాలో తెలుసు కదా, ఒకసారి చూద్దాం. తెలుసు, ఇది 630. ఇప్పుడు 036 ఇటువైపుకి వచ్చేటప్పుడు 8/0, 8/1, 8/2. ఇటు నుంచి వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు 8/-1, 8/-2 అట్లా. 8/-1 అంటే 1/8 ఇంటూ 4. 1/8 ఇంటూ 4 అంటే 0.5 వస్తుంది. సో మళ్ళీ 3, 8, 4. ఇది ఆక్టల్లో ఉన్నందుకు ఇట్లా మల్టిప్లై చేయాలి. ఇది ఆక్టల్ నుంచి మనకు డెసిమల్లోకి రావాలి. ఓకే, 0.5 అవన్నీ యాడ్ చేస్తే 408.5 ఆక్టల్లోనే యాడ్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, ఇది ఆక్టల్లో ఉంది కాబట్టి ఆక్టల్లోనే యాడ్ చేయాలి. నేను ఇది డెసిమల్లోకి డెసిమల్లోకి మారాలని ఇంటూ 10 పవర్ ఆఫ్ అట్లా చేస్తున్నాను. అది తప్పు. అది ఆక్టల్లో ఉంది కాబట్టి 8తోనే, డెసిమల్లో ఉంటే 10తో, బైనరీలో ఉంటే 2తో అలా కన్వర్ట్ చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళాలి. Identify the category of multi-threading which allow a program to continue running even if the part of it is blocked or is performing a lengthy operation. Responsiveness. ఇది program. ఇది responsiveness explanation multi-threading ఇది operating system.
The correct option is 3. Responsiveness. Explanation. Multithreading an interactive application may allow a program to continue running even if a part of it is blocked or is performing a lengthy operation, thereby increasing responsiveness to the user. An example is a web browser that allows a user to interact with a page, e.g., scrolling, while an image or video is still loading in another thread. Why other options are incorrect? 1. Economy. This refers to the reduced cost in time in memory when creating and managing threads compared to processes, as threads share the same address space. It does not directly relate to continuing operations when one part is blocked. 2. Scalability. This benefit relates to effectively utilizing multiprocessor architectures, allowing multiple threads to run in parallel on different CPUs. This is about parallel execution, not about handling a blocking operation within a single program's flow. And 3. Resource sharing. This benefit highlights that threads, by default, share the memory and resources of the process they belong to, which simplifies application design. It does not explain the ability of the program to continue functioning when a specific part is blocked. The phases of a compiler.
Okay. Economy intermediate ఇది responsiveness తర్వాత intermediate code generated which of the following statement is correct regarding to referential integrity constants in the relational database management? Referential integrity constants is a rule that maintains consistency among the rows of two tables. Referential integrity rule states that of there is a foreign key in an one relation, either each foreign key value must match a primary key value in other tables, or else the foreign key value must be null. ఓకే రిఫరెన్షియల్ కంసిస్టెన్సీ అంటే ఇది డివిఎంఎస్ టాపిక్. ఓకే రిఫరెన్షియల్ ఇంటిగ్రిటీ కాన్స్టెన్సీ ఈజ్ ఎ రూల్ దట్ మెయింటైన్స్ ద కన్సిస్టెన్సీ అమాంగ్ ద రోస్ ఆఫ్ ద టేబుల్స్. ఓకే ఇది ట్రూ రిఫరెన్షియల్ ఇంటిగ్రిటీ. ఓకే రిఫరెన్షియల్ ఇంటిగ్రిటీ రూల్ స్టేట్స్ దట్ ద foreign key in one relation, either each foreign key value must watch a primary key ఐ మీన్ ఫారిన్ కీ వాల్యూ వచ్చేసి ప్రైమరీ కీలో వాచ్ చేయాలి. వాచ్ ప్రైమరీ కీ and the value in the other table or else the foreign key. Sorry, ఇక్కడ both 1 and 2 వచ్చింది అనమాట. Explanation: statement 1 is correct because differential. Okay, statement 1 is correct because differential integrity is indeed a rule that maintains consistency among the rows of two related tables relations by ensuring valid relationships are preserved. Statement 2 is correct because the differential integrity rule states that if a foreign key in the child table exists, its values must either match an existing primary key value is the referenced parent table or be entirely null. If null values are allowed in the foreign keys column, thereby preventing orphan records. Both statements accurately describe core aspects of the referential integrity in a relational database management. ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ కావాలంటే ఇక్కడ కన్స్టెంట్స్ అనే రిలేషనల్ కన్స్టెంట్ అంటే డొమైన్ కన్స్టెంట్, కీ కన్స్టెంట్ ఆర్ యూనిక్నెస్ కన్స్టెంట్స్, ఇంటిగ్రిటీ కన్స్టెంట్ ఆర్ రిఫరెన్షియల్ కన్స్టెంట్స్. ఇప్పుడు ఇవన్నిటికీ అంత టైం లేదు. Okay, a dash defines an action database should be taken some database relevant event occur that causes a change in the content of the table in a database. Trigger: a trigger defines an action that the database should take when some database relevant event occurs in the causes of an action in the content of a table database. Trigger దీన్ని ట్రిగర్ అని పిలుస్తారు. ఆ ట్రిగర్ వచ్చింది అంటే డేటాబేస్లో ఒక రిలవెంట్ యాక్షన్ ఉంటుంది, అది చేయాలి అని అర్థం. A trigger is the correct answer is a trigger. And a trigger is a sorted procedure in a database that automatically executes or fires when a specific database event occurs. Example: an insert, update or delete operations on a specific table. తర్వాత in a context of a computer networks based on the data transmission speed, which of the following are basis categories of communication channels? narrow band, voice band, broadband. ఈ మూడు కంప్యూటర్ నెట్వర్క్స్లో ట్రాన్స్మిషన్ స్పీడ్ మీద ఉండేవి. కమ్యూనికేషన్ ఛానల్స్ ట్రాన్స్మిషన్స్ మీద ఉండేది నారో బ్యాండ్, వాయిస్ బ్యాండ్, బ్రాడ్బ్యాండ్. As per ISO 25010 quality model, which of the following is not a characteristics of describing quality in a use model? Compatibility. Compatibility anamata is ISO 25010 standard defines two main quality models: the product quality model and the quality in use model. The quality in use model is concerned with the user's experience when interacting with the product in a specific context. Its characteristics are effectiveness, efficiency, satisfaction, freedom from task risk. The context converge. Compatibility is a characteristic of the product quality model, not the quality in the use model. The product quality model focuses on the intrinsic quality of the software product itself, with characteristics including functional suitability, performance, efficiency, compatibility, usability, reliability, security, maintainability, and portability. Why the other options are incorrect? Efficiency is a characteristics of the quality in use model. Effectiveness in a characteristics of in quality in use model. Satisfaction is a characteristic of quality in use model. Okay, in the context of computer database, dashed language includes command to enable user to enter and manipulate data in database. Data manipulations. Enter and manipulation uses the data manipulations. Okay, in a language that includes commands enables user to enter and manipulate the data in database is 3 data manipulation. This language is formally known as the data manipulation language DML. Within a database management system DBMS.dml commands typically include actions such as insert, update and delete, which allow users to manage the data stored within the database table. Data security. Other data definition language is used to define the data schemes, creating alter tables. Data security involves protecting the data from unauthorized access. Data integrity ensures the accuracy and consistency of the data using the constraint rules. Data definition. Data definition language DDL used to define database. Data security involves protecting data integrity. User ensures accuracy and concurrency. Data manipulation, insert, delete, update, allow concurrent operations. In context of OSI model of a computer network, dash layer provides means of establishing, maintaining and transmitting a dialogue between two end users. Session layer వీటికి యూజ్ అవుద్ది. Okay. The session layer is responsible for establishing, managing and terminating the connections and between the dialogue, and each end of the dialogue includes a coordinating commuting between the two end users in an organized manner, which involves a dialogue control and synchronization. Presentation layer handles the data format and encryption decryption. Transport layer, 4 layers, provides a renewable end-to-end communication and error recovery. Application layer is layer that directly interacts with the end user and software.